Hi guys, it's Kitty here. Welcome back. Today we are starting something brand new. So we are going to be doing Fund Friday, which is going to be a day where we have some fun playing some games while also trying to build my emergency fund, because I'm pretty nervous. I'm putting a lot of money into savings for my things like my cruise, but I don't have an emergency fund. So if something happens, I'm gonna have to take money out of my fund spending, and I don't want to do that. So I want to have an emergency fund as well as a bit of a buffer, just in case something happens. So that's what this day is going to be about. So we are going to be playing two games. First one you can see, we're going to be playing the Saveopoly Jailbreak, which we will talk about in a minute because we're going to play that game second, but we're going to be putting $30 into that. And to go along with that, and probably before that, is Savopoly, which is from Pink Plum Budgeting, and we are going to be going through and we're going to play this game. It's probably going to take a very long time, and it saves more than $600, which is great for an emergency fund, so I think this should be good. Now, let's have a quick read through. Is there instructions? I'm sure there is instructions there. Oh, no, they're here. Found them. Alright, so here is our reference sheet. When you land on go, place $1 in the vault envelope. When you land on community chest, follow the instructions. We have some community chest cards as well. When you roll and save... when you land on a... What? When you land on a roll and save space, choose a dice and roll and save that amount. When you land on a chance, follow the instructions. To get out of jail, roll a d20 and save the amount rolled. Lovely. When you land on electrical or waterworks, follow the instructions. When you land on free parking, follow the instructions. Okay. That's it. I guess I'm rolling whatever dice I would like. Where are my dice? Okay, we're going to go with a d6. Because that's typical game board game. And we are going to be playing today as Stitch, because he is possibly the smallest little character thing that I have in front of me right at this particular moment. Oh, I do have a little... We could do a little bunny. If Stitch is too big, that is probably the only other option. Or there's Snow White, but I think Stitch is more balanced. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Alright, we're going to start. Alright, we probably should get our money first. So, I've started with... We've got $30. So, I've got $15 in 5s, and $10 in 2s, and then a bunch of 1s. I don't know exactly what we're going to need, because I've not played this before. So, we might need to do some shuffling, but it should be fine. Okay, anyway, we're going 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's go to our cards, and we are looking for this one. Lovely, and it is Oriental Avenue, and we are going to colour that in. I'll go this colour. And we are going to start by saving $2 into this. And I think I'm not going to start crossing them off just yet. Maybe I will. I don't know. Alright, next. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are just visiting, so it is a safe place to rest, so we don't need to do anything about that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to orange, which is St. James Place. This one has more on it, so this one's going to take a lot longer to do. We could do the 6. Get it out of the way. And let's go. I have a reddish colour. Because it's like we're only a small amount in. Putting in 6 now is probably going to be better than leaving it till later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we need to grab a chance card. So let's just grab this front one. Had to make change while cash stuffing. Save $4. So let's grab $4. And we will flick forward to the chance. I don't actually know where that is. There it is. Alright, so we've put $4 in for our chance card. Do we want to also do a dice roll? Maybe, but like a small one. I mean, it does say a D8. This might use up all of our money, though. Where are my D8s? There it is. Oh, pfft. Okay. No, that's right, it in red. I don't know if I should not use the chance cards yet. Or what, but... Alright, so we've put 10 in and I took 2 back. So 8 plus 4 is 12. So there's $12 going into chance today. This is going to be a big saver if we're doing that all the time, but that's okay. How much money do we have left? We've got a little bit still. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are on yellow, which is good. There's quite a big jump between these guys, and then look at that insanity. But that's okay. So I'm assuming we are on Atlantic Avenue. Yes, okay. Let's roll a D5. No, actually, how much do I have? So we've got 4 and 6. So we've got $10. Yeah, so let's roll 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll put $7 into this one. Lovely. And that will be all 6 of those and a 1. Alright, I'm going to put this back, but there is a chance that we need to come back to it if we get a 1 or a 2. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, I shouldn't have put that back. That's okay. Alright, so how much do we have left? We have $1, $2, $3. So we'll put that in there, and then we will just do the 3 for Marvin Gardens. And that is a start. Now, let's just condense some of this because we've got 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm going to put all of those back. I'm just going to put them to the side for the moment. And we will grab a 10 to go in here. Lovely. I need a separate cash tray because I've currently got all my money in there as well as trying to separate it. And it's not going super well. So that is all our money spent today. So we've got a good start happening. We've got one of the orange ones at St. James with a 6 done. We've got 2 that went into Oriental Avenue. So Oriental Avenue is actually done. Yeah, like we could cross them off. I think I don't want to cross them off because I want to still land on them, but I want to show that we're done with it. So I think I'll do, that was the most terrible love heart I think I've ever done in my life. Okay, we're going to do a little love heart when we're done. And that's going to symbolize we're going to still land on it. But if we go there, it's already done. So it's just going to be like a one note sort of thing, I think. And then we'll see how we go. So that is... Did I put all of those back? Yes. Yes. Okay, and we made it to there. Now, I need... Somewhere I have little post-it note things to mark where I am. Where would I have put those? I actually don't know. Can't see them easily. There they are. Found them. Okay, so we are going to start next week from that Baltic Avenue. No, Marvin Gardens. That'll be our start point next week, and then hopefully we can start getting some of these guys. So that is Saveopoly done. So now we're going to move on to our jailbreak, which we have just barely missed out on. I don't know if I need a piece on this one. I probably do. So let's have a look at this. So this is a collaboration that was started by, I think it was Punky Pennies. And it contains all of these lovely creators. So Brittany from Budgeting with a Ginger, Vicky from Pink Plum Budgeting, Punky from Punky Pennies, Megan from Rad Girl Budgets, Miranda from Shades Budgets, Ashley from Sassy Ginger Budgets, Anna from Anna Banana Budgets, Becca from Becca Budget 777, Ash from Chaos Budgeting with Ash, Ladybug from Lazy Sloth Savings, Brooke from Bees Budgets, and Dawn from Dawn Sunrise Budget. That is a lot of words. Anyway, they've put together this collaboration because a lot of them keep ending up in jail in Saveopoly. So we start here. We're going to roll a dice to see which jailbird we're playing as. The goal is to try and get them to escape jail. So we're going to go through. If we land on a cop, we roll a dice to see which cop card to go to. I don't have a 3, so it'll be 1 and 4 is 1, 2 and 5 is 2, and 3 and 6 is 6. And then we will try and bribe them, which roll a d8. If you get an even number, your bribe works. Put that amount on the cop envelope and continue down the board. If you roll a number, the bribe doesn't work. If you get a visitor, roll a d3, determine which visitor is helping you, and then roll a d6 to acquire an item. So this should be pretty good. First thing we need to do is work out who we are playing as today. So we've got 6. So we're going to play as Jailbird 6, which is Ashley. Lovely. I probably don't need to actually get that out. So, as we go through, when we land on something, save the amounts as you land on them. Okay. And we're doing a T6? Doesn't say. Let's just do a D6. Okay, so starting at number 4. Where is my stitch? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got a cop straight away. Alright, what cop are we trying to bribe? Number 3. So we are trying to bribe Ash. So we're going to roll a d8 and see if we can bribe them. 5. If it is... nope, okay. If you roll an odd number, your bribe, it did not work. Double the amount and place it in the cop envelope. Alright, so we need to grab our money for this. This is going to be an expensive game, and I think after that first cop thing, we might change to a D4. Because I don't have a lot of money. What did I do with my D4? Alright, that'll work. Alright. So we'll use that in the future. But we got a 5 that time, so we're going to do $10 into cop number 3 for a failed bribe. Super sad. Okay, after that, place in the cop and begin at the start again. You can continue helping the same jailbird or roll a d6 to help a new one. Okay, we're going to keep going with this one because we didn't actually put any money in. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Land on a visitor and roll a d3 to see which visitor card we go to. Alright, we're going to visitor number 1, which is Ladybug from Lady Sloth Savings, I think is what it is. Roll a d6 to acquire an item. So we're getting number 6, which is our cell phone. That will be quite helpful. So we're going to put $6 into our Ladybug Savings envelope. And we will get to use that cell phone to help get us out of jail. Okay, can you please go into the envelope? Some of these are just a tad too big. I need to just cut off the edges. All right, so we're good to continue. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. We're on a cop. All right, let's roll our V4. All right, so we got a 4. So we're going to save $4. Oh, hang on. What cop are we saving that for? For cop number 1. Who's cop number 1? Ooh, Anna. So $4 is going into Anna's. And then she is going to let us go past. Lucky us. All right, continuing. 2, we got a visitor. Which visitor are we going to work with? Number 2. All right, visitor number 2 is Brooke. What are we getting from Brooke today? 6. Also a cell phone. I'm not made of money, people. What are we doing? All right, that's all of my 2s now gone. So I'm going to put that in. So we got another cell phone. We now got 2 cell phones, which is really not helpful. All right, 1, 2, and 3. Do we have $5? 1, 2, 3, and 4. We do not. Okay, so this is going to go into This is the first thing that we've put into Ashley's folder because it's the first number that we've landed on. So we are working on her savings. We are now done because we've run out of money and we have an IOU. Not ideal. So we are going to put in a note there. That's where we're starting from next time. We are going to do a paper clip on this one so that we remember that this is who we are playing and we need to find an IOU slip, which I now have, but I don't know where I put them. Why is this such a common theme? They were in a folder. Which folder would they have been in? Nope, they're just sitting on top. Okay. I've totally forgotten who these are from. Oh, I'm going to need to find out. I got this set of IOUs, and they're all just like funny birds. So we're going to use one of these. I really need to work out who this person is. If you know who created these, please let me know, because I did not make a note of it, and I 100% have forgotten. Anyway, we only need $1. So we have an IOU of $1 for next time. And we can do that. So every week, these two games are going to get $60 in total. I think I like the idea of doing both games. The other option would be to do $60 into Saveopoly one week and $60 into Jailbreak the other week. So I don't know. I think I like this better, of doing a little bit of both. But I don't know. We'll see how we go. We'll probably give it another week with both, and then we'll see if we like it or if we want to change. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please go and check out all of these creators, particularly Pink Plum Budgeting that created the Saveopoly game, as well as all of the lovely creators that were a part of this Jailbreak collaboration. I'll try and remember to put them all in the links down below. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.